Hey guys, welcome back to Change Your Life, and today I just want to give you a look at my daily schedule. So on February 2nd, 2021 is when I decided to change my life. That's when I decided that enough was enough. I was tired of the Groundhog Day, and it was pretty funny that I decided on Groundhog Day to do this, but it's good that I did that because it's a very memorable day, and I just decided to stop drinking. I decided to get into shape and all this stuff. So on February 2nd is when I started my process. It was not until February 12th that I decided, you know what, I need to be accountable for this. Somehow I got to force myself to do this. That's when I started this video project. So it's a 365-day video project that is helping me to be accountable on a daily basis for at least 1 year. That way I have a good foundation to get started, really. So what has happened? I didn't really start with a schedule. I just knew that I needed to change my life. I started to put a schedule together over maybe a week or so until February 12th is when I really started to put it together. I think it was February 12th when I started the video transformation series, and I decided I was going to get up at 5 a.m. every day. And that kind of changed to 5 a.m. during the week and 6 a.m.s on the weekends because, you know, I stay up later with the kids and my family and things like that. So, you know, I used to be a person that would make a schedule, and if I didn't stick to it strictly, then I would, you know, get frustrated and just give up on it. But I've learned that, and you should learn too if you don't already, is your schedule is something that you aspire to. You aspire to accomplish all of these things on a daily basis. If you don't accomplish them, that's okay. But if you did your best, that's what matters. And so I'm just going to share with you today what my schedule looks like currently, and it's going to evolve over time. And I just wanted to document it as it is today, and I have it available on my website too at changeyourlife.social. So here it is. Here's the schedule, and again, I'll post it up on changeyourlife.social under my schedule. But ultimately at 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., I wake up, I make my bed, I dress in workout clothes, I have coffee, I warm up and stretch. You know, over time, I'm hopeful that I don't have to write down every step that I do, but it's good as a reminder when I'm putting my schedule down, that I'm writing down all these steps, all these things that I'm doing. You know, once they become a habit, maybe I don't have to have it written down on my schedule, but for now, they're written down onto my schedule. So that's from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Then I'm ready to start working out at 6, or I try to start before 6 a.m., but 6 to 7, I have run, workout, and shower. 7 to 7:40 in the morning, I prep lunches for my kids and make breakfast for the family. And we eat breakfast together as a family. 7:50 to 8:20. 7:50, my wife takes our daughter to school. So 7:50 to 8:20, I'm studying French. I do French Rosetta Stone. 8:30 to 8:45, I'm taking my son to the bus stop, and maybe we'll throw some football while we wait for the bus. And I have the dog with me as well. So then when he gets picked up by the bus, I go ahead and walk the dog. I get back to the house by 9:30. Now my day can begin. 9:30 to 10, I clean the kitchen or another room in the house. If the kitchen's clean, usually there's some cleanup to do in the kitchen after from breakfast, so I do that. Clean up the kitchen, maybe the bathroom or bedroom, something else, and I'll listen to a book on tape. So I'm doing two things at once. You know, I'm cleaning and I'm listening and trying to, you know, educate myself a little bit on a new topic. And then 11:45 to 12:45, 10 to 11:45, I have a make video and publish it. So 10 to 11:45, I do that. Or I work out and then do the video and publish, and that'll give me until 12:45, an extra hour, because I have in here 11:45 to 12:45 and to go to the grocery and to get the groceries done. And so it's good to have some of that flexibility, because one day maybe you're not feeling up for the workout, you can just make the video, you can do something else, you know. So it's good to have some interchangeable things in there as well. So you need to give yourself a little bit of flexibility, I have found for myself anyway. And then so after grocery, I have 12:45 to 1:15 is a lunch break, and a TV show, email, social media, all that stuff, you know, while I'm eating lunch and taking a break. And then from 1:15 to 3 o'clock, I'll work on websites that I own, or take a course, an Adobe course. I'm getting better at the Adobe suite, so Photoshop and Premiere Pro and After Effects, so I can make these videos better. So I'm constantly improving in that, and hopefully improving my channel. 4 o'clock, that's when, or 3 to 4 o'clock, that's when I pick up my daughter from school. If my wife doesn't, I'll talk with her about her day. I'll start prepping dinner when we get home. And then at 4 o'clock, my son gets home. He gets dropped off from the bus, walks half a block to get home. And then I'll talk with him about his day, and then we'll get ready, and I'll take the dog on a walk with the kids, and we'll go to the park and have some fun with the dog. for 45 minutes. At 5 o'clock to 6:30, the kids are doing their homework and baths while I make dinner. And then at 6:30 we have dinner. After that, 7:30 I clean the kitchen. Usually my wife's home, so I don't have this really written out for each scenario where she's home or not, because at 6:30 after we have dinner, you know, maybe the baths for the kids are before or after. But then at 7:30 I clean the kitchen. And then 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, I make sure the kids are usually in bed. I'm putting them to bed around 8 to 8:15, putting the kids in bed. I make plans for the next day. I'm getting my coffee maker ready for the morning, for the following morning. You know, maybe thinking about a video that I want to make for the following day, or I read some in a book or listen to the book on tape, things like that. And then from 9 to 5 a.m. I sleep. So, and then finally I repeat the process. So that's my schedule for the week. And again, it's something that has kind of changed as I realized, you know, I started with one system, and then I had to add things and move things around based on what was working. And this is for during the week, and I haven't made a schedule for the weekend yet. You know, the weekend's when I get up at 6 a.m. So I found myself this past weekend, I was really struggling with, you know, I was kind of everywhere. I was working on this project, working on that project, doing this and that, you know, so I really need to schedule my weekend as well so I can be more effective with my time on the weekends and spend time with the kids and the family and my wife. So I'm going to work on that. That's my goal for next weekend, is to have a schedule ready. So it's Monday right now, March 15th. So I'm going to have my schedule ready for next weekend. So I'll add that to my website as well. But you can go to the website, changeyourlife.social, and look at my download, or look at my schedule as it is right now, and see if you can get some ideas for yourself on how to do this. And again, before I started my process on February 2nd, and before I started this video process, I was not this productive. I wasn't thinking about these things, learning a language, learning new skills, you know, being a better father, you know, making sure all the house is clean, and, you know, doing all those things and writing all those things down. It took me, you know, a month or so to get that done. So don't be hard on yourself when you just start out and you start making your schedule, that you're not this far along. And trust me, I have a long way to go. And remember, it's just a template. It's what you're striving to achieve. And don't beat yourself up if you don't achieve everything on your list every day, you know, but just, it'll help you to at least be cognizant and aware of the things that you need to do on a daily basis, which it has done for me anyway, and it can do the same for you. So I hope this helps you. It helps me to document it and to write down my schedule today. So if you like what you see or what you've seen, I'm going to be doing this every day. So like and subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow.